Yo, 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 yo. What's up, what's up, what's up? Got another Casty cast for you guys. And I am doing a TVP of the one and only Light. Low Money Light versus Protoss HamburgerSasu. This might be the last TVP I have of these two. That looks like it's going to be a decent game. By the length of the game. It's not like 5 minutes. So, we'll see how this one plays out. Light in a middle position, going for 2 barracks. We'll see if he does anything crazy. I do have some games of Light versus HamburgerSasu and Light's on the Protoss. So maybe I'll do some of those in the future. But yeah, we'll see how this one goes. We got a scout in the middle. I think I got some games of Light playing some other people. So maybe I'll do some of those. I gotta see. I always like to see his Terran TVP because he is known as a Flash Junior, a mini Flash on low money. So just gonna go with 2 barracks right here. Probably gonna get a. Looks like he's gonna get a command center. So kind of like this build: double barracks and then a command center. Gonna be up against some Sasu pressure. HamburgerSasu going with 4 gateways. Usually you don't see this. This is more of a Western style build right here. So we'll see. And Sasu got the nice scout off, and so did Light. So Light was able to see. He's going to be up against early pressure, getting a bunker right away. And he's got 3 Marines. So we will see if maybe a cannon rush comes down from Sasu. We'll see if he gets a forge. Looks like he's got the probe right there waiting for it. So I think he's going to make a forge. And there's your forge. So there's the probe. So we're going to see some nice micro. There's another barracks coming from Light. 5 Marines, 2 Zealots. We got another 2, 3 Zealots popping out, 4 Zealots. So we will see if you can be successful in cannon rushing. Light doesn't even look like it, even when he goes for an extra command center like that. So he almost makes it. He's almost doing the type of build where it's 2 gateways and then a nexus, but he's doing it with Terran where it's 2 barracks and then a command center. So there's your pylon coming down from Sasu. And gonna run in here. See if he starts taking out some of these SCVs. He's got 6 Zealots and gonna have to pull these SCVs out. So this is gonna really slow down Light a little bit, and doing a pretty nice job. He's got some more Zealots coming on over here. So I heard 1 SCV die, at least 2 SCVs have died. Does have the extra command center. Let's see if the cannons are coming anytime soon. He's got the probe chilling over here. We got 7 Marines versus 7 Zealots. This is going to be almost impossible to stop. Going back to that bunker, microing back. 2 cannons are on the way. Going to spread. He doesn't really have any gas either, so this is going to be very difficult for him to stop. He might have to just pull all of these SCVs out here and go for the attack on this. But look at the SCV to probe count, 21. So this is going to go down. He's got 11. He's got at least 12 Marines right here. So it's going to be okay. Going to get a couple cannons right here. And going to have to micro these guys back using that probe to get in the way. We'll see if he just snipes out that probe. Usually players will do that. Yeah, he does. So got a couple SCVs out here to get in the way. And wants to try to kill these cannons before they get made. So Light is, I mean, he's just such a beast. Went for an extra command center. Able to pull this off relatively easy. He's pumping out of 3 barracks right now. Gonna get that 1 cannon, but now I think, and he's got the 2nd cannon. Gonna micro that a little bit, but he's gonna have to micro out of this, and this is gonna come down. Let's see what Sasu's up to. He's already got 1 gas. Not macroing as good. Probably gonna go with Dragoons next. A couple SCVs are going down, but look at the SCV to probe count, 29 to 23. And I'm guessing Light is gonna make maybe 2 factories. He does have a lot of SCVs kind of queued up here. And he's still trying to kill this. He might be able to take this down. Sasu continues to send in the Zealots, and these 2 cannons are going to go down, so he is going to be okay. Don't want to lose any of these SCVs. There goes 1 SCV. And there goes 2 SCVs. So 31 to 25 count. There's the factory coming down. Going to get another barracks and continue to pump. He'll probably get an academy as well. And might even get another command center. We'll see if Sasu goes into... He's got a Citadel of a Dune, just pumping out all Zealots right now. Sending in a Zealot to scout. Getting a bunker right here. Let's see what this is. Another command center. 2 factories. There's an engineering bay. There's your academy. So, see if he even gonna get a bunker over here. So, really kind of spreading out his base, making sure he can defend somewhat well. He's gonna have 4 barracks pumping out. See if he goes into a starport. Gonna scout. It's exactly what you need to do. Here's a little attack from Sasu. Gonna try to take out this bunker, which it is gonna go down. Gonna micro those guys out of there. And yeah, Light in a pretty good position right now still. And now I think Sasu looks like he's gonna try to scout this out over here. Let's see if he's got, there's this Nexus, gonna get the triple Nexus. You got the Temple Archives Robotics Facility, got a probe on the side, getting a couple more depots, and he's getting that complete scout in. So he's gonna see that there's a turret there, so he might be able to come over here and try to take out some of these depots with some DTs if that's what he goes with next. He's got 2 DTs on the way. And finally gonna kill that Zealot, or try to, but it's not dead. And there's a comp sat that's gonna be finishing up somewhat soon. So I think that Light's in a pretty good position right now. And he's got siege on the way. He's got double tanks. So this looks like kind of your standard Western game where player kind of rushes in. There's your scan. Rushes with 4 gates. Usually the micro's 2 on point. And then the Terran kind of just starts building up his base. Another command center. So going to have 4 command centers. 3 extra ones. I kind of like that. I hear the DT in here. And there's the DT. Going to have to scan this. There's a DT over here as well. Killing 2 SCVs. And he does a... Oh, he already used the scan. So, gonna have to start building these turrets. Which he is. Not gonna have a scan. He does have a scan right there. Gonna scan right there. And the guy is not gonna go down. That DT is gonna survive. So, unfortunate for Light. There's a DT over here and a DT over here. This turret's gonna be finishing up pretty soon. Gonna have another scan in about 10 seconds. Trying to finish that turret, which it's not going to finish. This turret did finish and able to take that out. So I think he's going to start moving on out with these tanks. One thing that Light doesn't really do is get ultra aggressive. And I think he can be ultra aggressive after this. And I think that's just because he has not played enough fastest. So even got a turret on the side getting his first upgrade. He's starting to push out here a couple DTs. We'll see if he gets a starport so he can get a science facility and then a vessel after that. And drops are going to be coming in from Sasu. He's going to have 4 robotics facilities. Usually the magic number is about 3 or 4 robotics facilities. And if you guys like these games, give it a like and subscribe. Always appreciated. Upgrade is about a 1/3 way done. Going to continue. He put an SCV up here. I think maybe he thought he could build a turret up here. I don't know. But that guy, I don't know how that guy got up there, actually. How is that guy up there? I'm trying to think. How is that guy up there? Did he cancel it when he was... I don't know. Did he cancel it? That's kind of a little trick that I've not seen. Now he's going to start taking over his choke because he doesn't have a dropship to drop that. So maybe we will see. I'll see if I can find that out after I watch the replay of this. Scan coming down. He actually accidentally scanned his own base right there. So let's look at what Sasu is up to. Here's a drop right here. Going to have a Reaver in it 10 minutes in. But there's really no defense over here. So this could be somewhat harmful. Going to start killing his own bunkers. And the thing about Light is he doesn't play super fast on fastest. No pun intended. There's your Reaver. And going to get the left side. Going to go after the right side. Looks like he's going to get an explosion right there. Going to get a couple more kills. So I think he got about 15 kills right there. Scans are coming down. I think he's scanning to see if there's any DTs that were dropped, but there weren't. Getting a couple Goliaths. Upgrade should be close to being done. And Yeah, he's just making some room for his base. He's got his front pretty well fortified. But I think he should have just went for the attack. Built up his base, went for the attack. Gonna start getting some raids. He's got the science facility. Got the barracks on the side. And it's starting to build turrets as well. So he's got a lot of turrets. All the barracks on the side for that extra vision. You could actually just float this on over and get some information if he wanted to. Building some turrets up here. He's got the wall, 4 bunkers. And gonna start building up his factories. So here's a drop coming from Sasu. Going right after the minerals. He's got 4 Templars in there. And we'll see if this is a successful drop. He's got 4 Goliaths right here. That upgrade's finished. See if he spots this out. And just going to go for the attack. He's saving the... Did he save the Templars? Here's the Templar drop. So going in, taking out a lot of that, faking it, and then going in with the Templar. Ooh, and it got sniped out. I think it got hit by the... I don't know if he sniped it out, but here's a Templar right here. I don't know if he sniped it out with the turrets, but... One Templar did get in there, but was not able to storm the minerals. And now, Light is slowly building up his base. Got 3 factories, another 3 factories right there. Gonna have 6 factories. And another drop coming from Sasu. This is gonna be a good little angle right here. We'll see if this gets spotted out. This could spell bad news for Light. And there's your first storm, second storm. Not really gonna kill too much, so we got about 6 kills. So 72 SCVs. And he's got the 3 extra command center. So I think that Light is doing okay. He's got a lot of gas as well. So really can just start building up his base. Another drop going to be coming from Sasu. And that's one thing about Sasu is he can continue to drop a lot. He's got a pretty good dropping Protoss. Goliaths are going to keep getting made from Light. Getting his upgrades right here. There's a Wraith over here. Going to spot this out. And not moving the SCVs. He's going to go with the Goliaths first. And only 1 storm is going to come down. So he's going to be A-OK. At 68 SCVs. He's going to lose some of these turrets over here. Got a probe. I think he's going to start making some pylons over here. Making some cannons. And let's see what the upgrades are for Sasu. He's just going to be relentless with his drops. It's so easy to drop when you're in this position. When your opponent's in this position. Getting some cannons over here. Scan coming down. And gonna spot this drop out. Got a couple Goliaths right here. Does need to get a couple more factories. I know his money's a little bit low, but he definitely needs to get 3 more factories right here. It's kind of a little fake drop over there. Frontal attack coming. 001 upgrades. Got some pylons in the middle. Nice little tank right here. This Marine's probably gonna die. Dead. And this is a big time drop. There's your storm and gonna kill about 5 SCVs. And this one's gonna come on over, trying to get that other storm off. And he's gonna storm on the tanks. So gonna be nicely dodged. That's the one thing about this map is it's easier to dodge drops, and you kind of have a better strategy. Oh, I can move my SCVs over here. If the drop's this way, you can actually pull your SCVs compared to the western map. One thing is that Sauce has been dropping so much, he hasn't really built up his base too much. Here's some cannons in the middle. 3 machine shops. Looks like this is going to turn into a machine shop as well. And I know that that's the one weakness of Light is not building up not macroing up his base fast enough. And I think if he played more, he definitely would be able to. A couple cannons coming down. See where that next drop is right here. And those upgrades should be getting close to being done. Let's see. Yeah, they're getting there. So he's going to have 112. I hear something. The cannons right here are going to make Light have to move this. There's a lot of turrets over here, but going to bring some Dragoons on over. Maybe just drop and then pick up Dragoons and put them on the hill. Maybe that's what he's going to do here. Dropping the Zealots. Here's that drop. Not moving the SCVs. Oh, he moved them over there, and he got absolutely blasted with that. So, going to lose a lot of his SCVs, and now he's pretty darn broke. So this is not looking very good for Light. He did get a couple more, some scans coming down. seeing if there's any carriers or anything. He did get a few more factories here, so he's going to have 4 plus another 4. So he's going to have 8 and 3. So 11. And 11 is a pretty good number for factories. So needs to at least stop this next drop. Maybe he's going to siege up some of these tanks. He does have a lot of tanks sieged up right here. And these cannons are coming down. These guys are getting owned. 112 upgrades and might be a frontal attack. We'll see. That's how. Or if he's just going to go all the way through. No Templars in here. It doesn't look like there is one Templar in there. Going to die pretty quickly. Got the frontal attack. But this is just too many tanks. Upgrades are 1, 2 for light. And he's continuing to make his SCV. So definitely in a decent position. He's not dead yet. Getting those upgrades. And he does need to get a vessel. I don't see his starport. He does have a Wraith that's just chilling over here. He did bring a tank over here to start cleaning out these cannons. Making a lot of Goliaths and tanks. At 148 supply, I'm guessing another big drop is going to be coming really soon. Scans are coming down. Going to see that drop getting loaded up. So good timing right there. And yeah, he's going to be almost maxed out here. Needs to build a couple more depots. Here's the drop coming from the side. Going to have that 2-2 upgrade somewhat soon. And then once he has 3-2, he'll be in a good position. Here's that drop. The glides are a little bit out of place. He's going to bring him on over. Sniping out that shuttle. There is one Templar. It's going to drop. He's pulling to the right side. One storm coming down. And not going to get the SCVs. I think maybe he got 15 kills, but not too many. Needs to start rebuilding SCVs ASAP. Scans coming down. Going to see another drop coming from HamburgerSasu. Just relentless with his drops right now. Another scan. I think he did spot out that drop. He knows that drop's coming over here. He's not making any SCVs right now. He needs to start making more SCVs. Pulling some of these guys to the back. Let's see if that drop, where that drop comes from. Maybe it'll come from right here. Or if it's just going to come from right in the corner. It is going to come in the corner. These guys are a little bit out of place. Going to take out one of those shuttles. Take out 2. This guy's going to get the storm off. He could have stormed the mineral patch, but he didn't. This guy could still storm, I think. So he could have got all the SCVs right there. Some Marines in the middle, but missed that storm right there. That was huge. Some more scans are coming down. There's another drop. Needs to start making more SCVs, which he's not. So there's a lot of cannons in the middle. 2-2 upgrades at 3-2 is going to be somewhat done. Sasu just going to keep going in this corner spot. This is an easy access spot to just continue to drop right here. He's been pretty successful. Here's your Stargates coming down. So carriers are going to be coming somewhat soon. And here's another drop. If you could stop this drop, it'll be huge. There's one Templar going to drop and not going to get the storm off on the mineral. So Light is going to live for another day. And now he's at 170 supply. So we'll see if he maybe just goes for the attack here. Unsieging. He's got 3-2 upgrades, 2-3 upgrades. Decent amount of factories. And going to start moving out. Carriers probably going to be start to be getting made. And yeah, so smart move here by Light. Does need to make a couple more depots, which I don't see, but here's an attack in the middle. Storm's coming down. Does not want to spread himself too thin. But I think that Light is in the lead right now. 158. He did make some more depots. I'm not sure exactly where he made those, but there's one. And now Light is going to continue to just mass up. Making Goliaths, Vultures. Smart move there. Going to be making some Vultures. There's a... Let's see what the supply is. 190. So, I mean, Sasu is maxed out right now. Let's see if he sieges up right here. This is kind of a good spot. The only thing is it's easy to storm all of this. And he's just really working his way in here. Sasu is kind of getting caught off guard. And I think that Light might win this one right now. Sniping out these shuttles. And it's not like Light did anything amazing. He just stopped the drop somewhat decently, and he made this look easy against HamburgerSasu. Not an easy task. Not an easy task. That early command center, I do like that build. And I think he maybe could have won this a little bit earlier as well if he got a little bit more aggressive. Wow. Carriers, nope, no scouts or anything over there for Sasu, and I think that's going to be the GG. I think I'll do one more game of Light. Yeah, the GG's got to get called somewhat soon here. A couple Reavers over here, but really just nothing that Sasu can do. Is he making carriers? Carriers are just way too late. He needs to go with scouts. Scouts would maybe help out, but yeah, this one is for sure going to be over. Sending in a bunch of vultures. Scans are coming down. Making this one look easy peasy wheezy F baby. Easy peasy F baby right there. So, and Sasu gonna say something at the end because he's probably really mad at himself. One of those games where he probably just threw the keyboard because made that look somewhat easy right there. Let's do this AmaGosu guy. I don't know who this is, but we'll see if he's any good. And he's putting up against Light, and it's a TVP, so 2 games of Light. This might be the last TVP that I have of his. So we'll see how good this AmaGosu is. Some Smurf. And maybe he's really good, maybe he's not. But figured I'd do 2 games. I like seeing Light play. We'll see if Light plays anything different or if he goes with the same build strategy. Likes to build that depot on the side, make sure that you can see if he's getting cannon rushed, I think. I did a 3 versus 5, or it was a 3 versus 4, and that's what Brain did. He'll build his depots on the side like that so he can see if he's getting cannon rushed, and those games were absolutely sick. Looks like Light's gonna go for that same build, double barracks, and then into the command center. Here's the Nexus right here. So not gonna be up against a rush. And I will slow it down in a little bit, but we know what's gonna happen here. So this is pretty standard stuff from this Protoss. Nexus, double cannons. Got the gateway, gonna get the double gas. Then he's gonna get the cyber. And there's a guy that's been playing SCW 30 this season, something Sun Tzu or something like that. And one of my friends, someone on my friends list said he plays like Buell, so I watched one of his replays. I think he's 39-2. I don't know who he is. Maybe it's like Hydra or Cole or something like that. Trying to just adopt the Korean style build, if it's Hydra, I hope he's been doing that because it's really effective, and whoever it is pretty good at it. So doing that build, so lots of drops, building up your base, and really just working your opponent down. So same exact build as this right here. So we'll see the robotics either here, or he's gonna go with the Citadel first. Looks like he's got the probe here for the Citadel. Not sure what he's waiting on. There's the Citadel. Gonna build the robotics right there. There's your scout. And gonna send some of these Marines on out and take out this Zealot pretty easily. A nice little micro backwards from AmaGosu. Double robotics, we'll see. Just one single. And gonna be pumping off of that extra command center right there. So there's your double into a double factory. I kind of like that. Here's a Probodub over here. I don't know if he's waiting for another to make another robotics, or he's getting another gas. He's got the Zealot right here. Make sure he's not getting attacked or anything, which he's not going to. Here's an engineering bay. See if a starport comes down. Gonna try to take out this Zealot, which he does. Nice job there by Light. Seeing that opportunity, and then this is gonna go down. But let's see if Light... Yeah, he was not able to see those robotics facilities right there. So double robotics facility. Templar Archives on the way. And we're going to see a support bay come down. So really, really standard stuff right here. Going to lift up this barracks. And there's your starport. I mean, just to lift up your barracks that early and just not be worried about getting attacked or anything. Gotta have some balls like that. There's your armory. Gonna be getting that early upgrade. Seems like he always likes to get that early upgrade for his attack. Here's a Marine, making sure that he's not gonna be getting attacked. Building another depot up here. Gonna have this nicely walled off. There's your tank. See if he makes it. Starts getting this upgrade. Yeah, he is getting another depot. 33 to 40 on the probe count. 34, 40. 2 more gateways. AmaGosu, pretty standard stuff. There's your scan. Gonna see those DTs right there. So we'll see if he starts. He canceled this control tower. We'll see if he starts building those turrets on the side. And he's gonna have to start getting prepared for this. Bringing an SCV over here, and the DT is gonna kill the Marine. Zealot on out. We'll see if maybe he's gonna start building some turrets on the side. Pulling these 3 guys, maybe just going to start building turrets over here as well. He's got the tank nicely placed. 4 Marines up here. And the turrets look like they are going to start coming on down. So, looking for Marines on the side with the Zealot and the DT. And we'll see if this guy's any good at dropping. He's got double robotics. There's his first. He's going with a Reaver drop. There's a DT right there, which we can't see for some reason. He's ultra invisible. There we go. And going into a couple Goliaths to help out with the drops. He's lifting up the starport, building 2 more factories. He's got a few SCVs queued up right here. If I had to bet, I'm going to go with AmaGosu is going to win this one. Here's that drop. He's waiting for speed to finish. It's getting close. About 8 or 9 seconds left, and then he'll go with this drop. Couple more factories coming down. Actually, a few more factories. 3 right here. Got the science and that one. So we're going to have 6 factories. Science facility. Has the starport on the side. Gonna have vision. He has a couple Goliaths to help stop out this drop. Scan did come down. Not going to see anything right here. No Zealot speed for AmaGosu. And here comes one drop. And he's going to snipe this one out pretty easily. And this other drop's going to be sneaking in over here, but this drop looks like it's going to get through, so he's going to see it, and there's your first Reaver, and not going to get anything done. So Light is in a pretty solid position, making a couple more depots, making that armory, and going to continue to just make a bunch of Goliaths to help with the drops. Going with a double command center. I kind of like that, going for the early command center, building up, and then going for 2 more later on at maybe 7:30. If you know you stopped the first drop. Here's a Wraith that's kind of patrolling over here. And AmaGosu gonna start building up his base. I think this might be Amoeba. Maybe this is Amoeba. This guy AmaGosu, I think that he might be Amoeba, but I'm not completely sure. So pumping, he's got that first upgrade that finished. That'll help with the drops. Getting a couple more depots. And we'll see if Light can go 2-0 on TVPs. He beat HamburgerSasu pretty somewhat easy, it looked like last game. So I would like to see his Protoss. I'm going to do a Protoss versus Zerg. And those games are about 20 minutes long against HamburgerSasu's. It's going to be, yeah, it's going to be HamburgerSasu's Zerg. So this is going to get spotted out. He should have saw that. But it looks like he's not moving or anything for that. Now he is. And he's got a drop over here. So nice job here. Got the double drop coming in. Gonna snipe out. I think he sniped out that one drop. Able to snipe out this drop as well. This one's actually gonna be in the corner. So we'll see if he's able to spot this drop out. He's a little bit occupied over here. And here comes that drop. And he is gonna spot it out and snipe it out like a boss. The Templar not gonna drop, so Zealot just gonna drop right there. So Light in a really good position. 130 supply, 64 SCVs. The AmaGosu guy, Amoeba, able to kind of build up his base pretty big and get a pretty big army. No upgrades just yet. He's getting 2 right now. Going to continue to build up his base. And looks like he's going to go for a frontal attack. These tanks are really nicely spaced up here. And they're going to have 1-1, I'm guessing, pretty soon. Maybe in about 30 seconds or so. A couple more factories are coming down. Needs to get about 4 or 5 more factories. Once you have about 11, that's a good number. And then you want to put on another 3. 14 to 15 is somewhat ideal. Some scans coming down. Not going to see a drop here, so there's probably got to be a drop coming out soon. Attack should be coming soon. This is getting lifted on over here. And AmaGosu is maxed out, so we should be seeing an attack really, really soon. Is he waiting for that upgrade maybe? He's got 1 upgrade. He's got these guys all in the middle, getting them all nicely hockey. Just going to go right for the attack up the front. And these tanks, we'll see if he just runs these guys through. Here's a drop right here. 3 Templars going to storm on these tanks and right here. Nice little storm. Going to start bringing in the Goliaths over here. Now 150 supply. And Light handled that pretty easily. He's got 1-1 upgrades. 6, 9 factories right now. Really good defense. Scans coming down. Going to see this in the middle. He might just start. Oh, he's actually going to build 2 command centers here. So, going to still be somewhat defensive. See if he's getting his other upgrades. He's going to have 2-1 upgrades somewhat soon. Using his scans really nicely. Another attack getting made by AmaGosu. And he kind of stopped with the drops. Kind of gave up with his drops. Here's an Arbiter, though. And one thing I would like to see Light do is put a couple bunkers back here, but he just doesn't have any Marines, so it's not really necessary. I hear a DT doing something. Gonna have to cancel that. Building a couple more depots. Looks like he's gonna build a factory, 2 factories. So he's just waiting for this attack, and then we'll see if maybe he counters. Look at how these guys are nicely spread. They won't really splash damage each other. Scan coming down. No drop as of yet, and yeah, he just really builds up his base somewhat slowly, but I like this build order. Going with the 2 barracks, then the command center, defending, and then going for 2 more extra command centers. And the scans are just going to keep coming down for Light. He doesn't play at a super high pace, or APM for that matter. Only at 170. Sometimes he'll be at 200, 220. His early game is obviously a lot higher, but a couple expos coming down. So that's always a good move. Here's your Arbiter. And now I think he's just going to start going on the attack right now. He's got 2-1 upgrades. The other one's getting close to being done. And sending out his units. 101. So I mean his upgrades are a lot higher than AmaGosu. Gonna start sieging these guys up, microing these guys back. Nice micro. Not sieging up his front tanks, but gonna siege up his back tanks and then move and micro his tanks back, his front tanks back. Because if he sieged up his front tanks, they would just all die to splash damage. So good move right there. Trying to take out the ARB. See if a stasis comes down. Takes out the ARB really quickly. And now he's just going straight for the attack. He's maxed out on sieging these tanks and moving on into AmaGosu's base. He's got some vultures. I like how he switches into the vultures pretty quickly. Gonna start laying out the mines, I think. And you can always lay out some mines in the middle in case there is a counterattack with DTs of some sort. We see that usually works pretty well. And this looks like it's just going to get taken out really, really quickly. And AmaGosu's gonna have to just start using his other bases to start maxing out, which I think he is. But those are gonna be start to get scouted out. 2-2 upgrades. This is getting scouted out. This is getting scouted out. He's got the vessel in here. Bringing these tanks on in, sieging these guys up. Gonna move them a little bit closer over here, siege these guys up. And sending, yeah, see, putting the mines down, so it's really, a counterattack isn't really gonna do much. He's probably gonna put some mines down right here too as well. And just gonna work on in here. A couple more vultures coming out. See if he puts some mines right in the middle. Here comes the flank attack. I don't see any Templars. You really need some Templars to storm on these tanks. Upgrades are 2-1-2 versus 2-2. And there's your mines. I mean, Light just making this look easy peasy F baby. This guy's going to run right into the mines. Yep, and not even going to call the GG. Realizing that Light is just an absolute beast. Left these here just in case he needed to land these. So, good games right there. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.